Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Oh, here. Let me turn that off. Little bit of a shorter stream today as I have to go to the estate again, once again. But yeah, oh, you may notice I enabled slow mode on the Twitch chat. That's because I'm slow. No, that's just sometimes people they'll spam like okay, lol, okay, K, yes, and so I don't know. Just short, only 1 to 3 word answers or messages, and it can get to be a lot to read, but yeah, it's only you can still post. You just have to wait 5 seconds in between posts, which hopefully that's not too much to ask for. Well, let us continue with the new Taylor Swift album. Why does this song seem quieter? It'll probably get louder in a sec here. Yep. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to my underworld. My underwear. My bloomers. Betsy bloomers. While we're listening to the music, let's do the regular news segment. Got some monkeys here. Are those Japanese monkeys that they like prune each other while they're in the hot tub thing? If that's the case, I think it's actually a macaque, not a monkey. Yep, Japanese macaques. Called it in Jigokudani Monkey Park, Nagano Prefecture, Japan. Let's read a little bit more about it. Also called snow monkeys, Japanese macaques live further north than any other non-human primate, with thick fur providing plenty of insulation to survive their homeland's snowy winters. But those around Jigokudani Monkey Park have found a different source of warmth: hot springs, known here as onsen. It's said that in the 1960s, someone tossed an apple to a monkey that chased it into an onsen. Rather than bound back out with the apple, the monkey stayed put for a steamy soak, and soon others crowded in for a quick break from the cold. Nowadays, visitors can see monkeys of all ages enjoying the onsen daily all through the winter, and those of us at home can join the fun via webcam. They have a webcam for this? Cool. Let's read about this monkey park. Too bad it doesn't just take you to the Wikipedia article. Huh. The ones with matching scars. Okay, so it's right here, northwest of Tokyo. Here's Japan. There's South Korea. What is that, Russia? Or China up there? And Taylor Swift, she's got a rather sultry voice. Is this from the same album? Yeah, The Life of a Showgirl. Honey. Um, yeah. Okay, so it's here, anyways. Is this like a particularly mountainous region of Japan? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell where the mountains are exactly. All right. Anyhow, that's the picture. What were they called? Japanese macaques? Shoot, what were they called? Yeah, Japanese macaques. The farthest north monkey. Wow. Or primate, rather. Ugh. I probably only needed just one of these. You can't even tell it's green. Why not? Let me turn the lamp on. 1 second here. Squeak, squeak. The chair is incredibly squeaky. But you can call me honey if you want. Burp. Um, hmm. Today is World Mental Health Day. That's an important day. Quite an important day. Oh man. 20 morning rituals that will boost your mental health. It's kind of morning. I mean, late morning, early afternoon. It's 11:10 a.m. for me. Hmm. Let's see, what do they say? Fresh starts for brighter days. Mornings have the power to completely change your mindset. For better or for worse. Okay. Step outside for natural light. There's a lot of natural light that comes in through my apartment, and that's not always a feasible thing to do because maybe the morning tends to be like one of the coldest parts of the day. Early morning and late night are the coldest parts of the day. And there's cloud cover a lot of the time here in Michigan. And your porch or balcony, I have a balcony, provides the perfect spot for a morning reset. Those first rays of sunlight boost mood and energy, plus, they help regulate your circadian rhythm for better sleep and mental clarity. Even brief outdoor exposure leaves you feeling more awake and refreshed. Yeah, I'll say so. I do try to get outside into the natural world uh, once once a year or so. No, like every day or every other day, or I don't know, pretty frequently. I have to go outside, at least to walk to my car, whatever. And is there a huge difference between sitting in your car where the sunlight is pounding in through the windshields, um, and like being outside in the actual natural air? I mean, you could always roll your windows down, which is something that I do because my car doesn't have AC. And so, especially in, the summer part of the year, definitely, definitely getting a lot of air. Real air, not the fake air that's coming in through like your car's vents. Write a gratitude list. Oh man, that's more like a chore. What are you grateful for? Listen to uplifting music. Is Taylor Swift uplifting? Or is it depressing? Brew tea slowly. Look at this. I brewed tea. Caffeine will wake you up as well. Usually. Or in my case, it does not really much of anything. Visualize your day's success. And sometimes, I suppose. Stretch with gentle yoga poses. Stretching can be good. I don't know. Usually I stretch a little bit. I just lift my arms above my heads. Whatever. Practice deep breathing exercises. Wow. Deep breathing exercises. Yeah, deep breathing is good. It feels nice. Enjoy a nutritious breakfast. My breakfast was nutritious. Um, what I have, a banana, oatmeal, and yogurt. That's what I have pretty much every day. A little bit of cinnamon on the oatmeal. Journal your thoughts freely. I mean, you could combine that with the gratitude list thing, since you already have the journal out and a writing utensil, but no one's ever going to read it except yourself, so similar to a lot of things, I suppose. Take a cold shower boost. And cold showers, I don't know, maybe a hot shower in the morning. Meditate for inner calm. You can sketch or doodle creatively. You could. um, Man, was this article written by someone who's like a big fan of pen and paper? Because they want you to write out lists, do some journaling, sketch doodles, etc. Plan your priorities on paper. Yeah, right. As if she's gonna get all that stuff done today. No, the things look like stretch, drawing, 3D model. It depends how extensive the 3D model is. Sometimes that can take, weeks or months for like professional developers to do correctly. It depends how complex it is. If it's just like a house, like basic shapes, then don't necessarily need complicated like curvature and stuff. Material call product. What? Material call product. Not sure what that means. Maybe that you have a material, or you need to make a materialistic call about product. Superficial. Walk barefoot on grass here. I saw a documentary about earthing, where you keep your feet like directly in contact with the ground, and it's supposed to allow electrons from the earth to flow through the soles of your feet and make their way into your body, reduce all kinds of inflammation, and bolster your health. I was interested in it, but can't do that year round here. It's cold. You get frostbite. Smile at yourself in the mirror. I looked in the mirror just to make sure that I wasn't unsightly, because I was about to, start streaming on camera, but I don't know if I really smiled. Recite positive affirmations. You are an amazing human. You are amazing. Thank you for being here. It's cheesy. Declutter a small space. My whole apartment's a small space. I can't possibly declutter the whole thing. In order to do so, I would have to move into like a mansion. Savor aromatherapy scents. They also want you to light a candle and sniff it. Water your plants with care. I just have one big plant. It's a succulent plant. I forget the variety, but it's probably like, it's well over 6 feet tall. Well, it's maybe like a little bit over 6 feet tall. It's just slightly taller than me. I'm 5'10", 5 feet 10 inches, not quite 6 feet. But it doesn't require much water. Just once a week, I dump some water in there, and it just keeps growing and growing. It's like 3 times as tall as when I bought it several years ago. Read a few pages of a book. I did that, yes. I actually started a new book today. Maybe if I remember today, I'll recite some good quotes from the book at the end of the stream. The book I started was called Atomic Habits. It's all about habit forming and habit breaking, and, making small habits which are parts of a larger system. And by following the system, the process, you gain progress. The process gives you progress, and the goal is, just an effect of the process. Like, I don't know, I'll explain later, possibly. Or better than just summarizing it in my own words. What is that called? I forget. I could read you some good little passages, if I remember, and if I'm feeling up to it. The simple act of reading in the morning gives your brain a gentle, focused start to the day. Books offer inspiration and relief from daily stress, plus reading them instead of scrolling on your phone reduces that rushed feeling. You can select fiction, nonfiction, or poetry based on your interests. I'll say so. Yeah, this Atomic Habit books. It's nonfiction. It's self-help, self-improvement, whatever. Most of the time, I would say I read fiction, but man, there's nothing like a good nonfiction story. That's or not story, but well, sometimes stories like accounts of what happened, biographies, autobiography, self-help books. There's nothing like them. Taylor Swift sounds the same, but also more mature. Her tone of voice, but then she always had a good, like broad singing voice. But yeah, I really like this one. Read a few pages of a book, a chapter or two chapters, depending how long they are. Maybe while you eat breakfast every day. While I eat breakfast, I'm reading. I'm reading this right here. This is my Kindle. See, it's just not sure what those circles are. Get yourself one of those. It's really good, especially if you're not a reader. I strongly encourage you to pick up a Kindle and start reading. There's all kinds of books, man. But I'm obviously not going to convince anyone to do anything because in school they tell you to read all the time, and uh, I'm assuming you all are like over 18 years old for the most part, and well, not everyone. I already know, but you've been hearing all your life how important reading is. It's got many benefits. Avoid eating avocados if you're taking these medications. Nah. All right. I guess let's just look at the Google News and see if anything really stands out. Top stories, headlines. Israel Hamas ceasefire deal came together. Who are those hostages believed alive in Gaza? There's some situation in Gaza. Isn't Gaza in like Egypt? Or is it Israel or something? Mm. Troops withdraw from parts of Gaza. Yeah, some conflict going on in that part of the world. Nobel Peace Prize goes to Maria Corina Machado, despite calls for Trump to receive the award. Trump was going to receive the reward. Man, Trump just wants everything. He wants the universe. Wants president, wants to be rich, businessman, TV star, Nobel Peace Prize winner. I don't know. Perhaps he really did something amazing. He is sensational in the media. Trump snub prompts furious White House response. The Nobel Committee proved they place politics over peace. Hmm. Venezuelan opposition leader. What is she opposing? Venezuelan pro-democracy politician. Okay, so they must be not a democracy over there. And so the pro-democracy politician, she's winning the Nobel Peace Prize for that? Okay. Big investors await windfall from Trump's Argentina bailout. Argentina bailout? Sheesh, that reminds me of Big Three Automotive, Ford, GM, Chrysler. The bailout, whatever, when they were near bankruptcy. I don't think Ford did not need to be bailed out though. Besant says U.S. purchased pesos and finalized framework for $20 billion lifeline for Argentina. Okay, so potentially, this one is CNN. America bought some Argentina money. I don't quite know. And by the way, I have adjusted the limiter instead of -1 decibels. That's pretty hot. I put it to -3. And so the volume of the voice and stuff should be okay, but the transients like on S and T and K and B and stuff, it shouldn't be quite as ear piercing, especially in headphones. Maybe I could even lower a tad more to -3.5, -4. But I think it sounds quite good through desktop speakers, through headphones. My headphones in particular are pretty treble heavy. That's what they're mostly critiqued for. And so if it's bearable in my headphones, other high end headphones, I think probably fine. And these are reference headphones after all, so they're meant for vocal distinguishmentation. Yes, there's a word now. Senate leaves Washington as government shutdown nears third week. Military pay at risk. Ad break incoming. President Donald Trump is headed to Walter Reed for a semi-annual physical. He's getting a physical, semi-annual. He probably gets that twice a year. I mean, as president, probably have to do it. You have to constantly be upkeeping your health, your physical health. And all this is, I wouldn't say headlines. I mean, they are headlines, but not like huge headlines. Maybe just because I don't know who most of these people are. Trump might get to send the National Guard anywhere he wants. Where would he choose to send them? The National Guard, aren't they supposed to stay and guard like the nation? Trump's deployment of National Guard in Illinois, so no wonder he wanted to send them to Illinois. Why send them there? I heard there's like some riots and stuff. My kids could die. Military mom begs Johnson to pass bill to pay troops during shutdown. Here are the 8 wars Trump says he deserves a Nobel Prize for ending. 8 wars. What? Alright, this one's probably going to be the last one. It's been about 30 minutes, so. he's claiming he settled an eighth war this week, this time between Israel and Hamas. Hamas. um, the Gaza War, Armenia and Azerbaijan. Is that how you say it? Azerbaijan, Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, Israel and Iran. Trump bombed Iran during this 12-day war in June, but later brokered a ceasefire between Israel and Iran to end the conflict. India and Pakistan. This is no longer Taylor Swift. Did we listen to the entire Taylor Swift album? This is Olivia Dean. First term, GERD and the Washington Agreement. Okay, so conflict between Egypt and Ethiopia, Serbia and Kosovo. Kosovo? Huh. Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize. Most Americans say he does not deserve one. If they printed Trump on a coin, I don't think they would use that image from the side. He doesn't look good. He looks old and got the turkey neck, whatever. They probably use like a front one. Okay, cool. Well, that's the news segment here. So I'm actually going to be back briefly. All right. Just give me 1 sec. Broken heart. Like it's my birthday. Every day. Like the plague. It's an art. Okie dokie. So that was the news segment today. Hope you possibly learned something here. And now on to Geoguessr. Okie dokie. So, let's take a look here and let us do the daily challenge. All right. So daily challenge. None of your friends have played today's challenge yet. Why not? Okay, so I see Alto. What does Alto mean? It's in North America? Or not necessarily North America, but it could be Central America. What is it, like north of the equator? Um, there was Alto, Pare, or Pere, I think was south, and then some country uses both Pere and Alto. I see Viva de la Vida. Pasando del Encanto. Encanto. That was a good Disney movie, wasn't it? um, these are some pretty low to the road trees, like not clearing the cars by much. Look at this one. It's parked underneath one of those trees, and it's hopefully there's not birds in the tree. Sure, there are birds occasionally go to the tree, and they also occasionally poop. They occasionally poop on the car, I'm sure. Well, I'm just gonna guess. So I learned Venezuela is not Google mapped. Maybe it's Colombia, Panama. I'm not sure. Guatemala. The Google car does not appear to Google. Google car. Oh, ran out of time. Dang it. Alrighty then. Where was that last one? I'll have to check it on the breakdown. This one appears to be North America. Some suburb. Questioning if it's actually North America because of the lack of garages. There are, however, driveways. Got Caucasian white people. Yeah, what we got here? Cadillac. Over there, we got a, what brand is that? License plate. Ooh, that looks like a Subaru. Yeah, Subaru. Subaru. Looks like it's not EU. So let's just guess, excuse me. Let's guess up here somewhere. Maybe Minnesota. Ah, it was Massachusetts. Or no, it was New York, Albany. Albany is one of the oldest cities in the United States. It was started by Dutch settlers in 1614 and became an official city in 1686. All right, cool. That's old. 1614. I hadn't realized that they moved so far. That's not like far west, but the English settlers became an official city in 1686, about 90 years before the American Revolution or Declaration of Independence. All right, so this one, the plants, Southern Hemisphere? Where's the sun? That way? Maybe. Yeah, do believe so. And let's see, what is this? Wash to go. BNT Automotive. Maury Gibbers. What letter is that? Gibbons? Got English language. Is that the only language? Let's look at the license plates. It is white. White license plates. All right. You are the only exception. You are. You are. Okay, so this one has a blue strip on it. Could this be EU? The cars, what is that? Nissan, Toyota, Mercedes. Not sure about this one. What is that also? Got another, what is that, Nissan or Mazda? You got a circle. So I think this is, let's just look and see. No blue strip. No blue strip. Can't decide if this is part of the EU or not. What kind of stores we got? Bargain chemist, really? I don't know if I'd want to go to a bargain chemist or health store. But, alright. Gotta make a move here. I'm gonna say it's, Poland. Nope, it was New Zealand. Alright. It was, Wiganui. Wiganui has a strong Maori heritage, and the Wiganui River was given legal personhood in 2017, recognizing its cultural and spiritual value. Okay. Um. Nurmit. Nurmit. Sandererlaubnis. What is that? EU plate. EU plate. EU plate, possibly? EU plate. Okay, so it's in Europe. And all of them are basically in Europe. Most of them. They are driving on the right side of this road, unless they're just parked there. Now, why is this building blurred out? Gotta keep it private. Don't want people looking in the windows, even through Google Street View. Got a car here. Any hints on the car? Bow GmbH. Um. Sportland N. Restaurant. These walls could talk, they'd say, give up. Enough. Switch those two lyrics around. They'd say. I don't know, man. These ones are difficult. I'm feeling kind of burned out of Geoguessr, honestly, because let's face it, most of these I do not have an idea. I just don't know where they are. Let's say Austria. Is that where I clicked? It was Austria. Closer to Vienna, though. And there's just too much to memorize in this dang game. I don't know how some people... Actually, I do know how some people get good at this. They use the learnable meta thing for like hours at a time and write lists, Excel sheets, etc. and memorize all the meta clues. That's the only way. And what's up with this blurred out section of the car, whatever? Looks like poop. Is this Africa? I was gonna say maybe Southeast Asia at first. Got a flag there. What flag is that? Would help if I could actually see anything. So it's actually cloudy here in Africa. It's not the sun beating down. Maybe it's Nigeria by Lagos. It was this little island, Sao Tome and Principe. The area around Guadalupe has cocoa and coffee plantations, which have long been important to the island's economy. Cool. Cool. All right. And I wanted to see where the first one was. Can I go by round? Round one. That was the one I didn't guess. So it was Mexico. It was Tampico. Tampico Bay. Isn't that a movie or something? Or a bay near Tampico? All right. Um, hmm. I like this Olivia Dean singer. If not Geoguessr, if not Rocket League, then what? There are two very grindy games. Hmm. Just thinking, I'm not really interested because I don't remember most of the meta clues. All right, let's try it still. Learnable world basics. Every GeoGuessr player should know. Every GeoGuessr should memorize these uh 73 random things. This is like all over the world. Mm, yeah, I don't know. Could work on it, but I just wanted something more relaxing. Well, I think maybe like Wordle or something. Wordle? Wordle, a daily word game. Get 6 chances to guess a 5 letter word. Yep. All right, here. Uh, it could be ghost. Nope. None of those letters are in it, are they? Mm, Uh, let's see. Another 5-letter word. Hmm. B-I. Bipley. It's not a word, though. Zebra. So there's an E and an R in it. The E is in the right location. Um, hmm. I'm not sure. An E in the second position. L-E. Lyric. Okay, so we know it's L-E, and the R must be at the end. L-E. Um, Lever. Yep. Nice, nice. Splendid. Cool. Awesome. I'll go ahead and Wordle. What's another one that I see some people playing? What are these connections? Group words. Create 4 groups of 4. Um, hmm. It's pretty white, isn't it? 4 groups of 4. Let's see. Hmm. Magic, wonder, magician, star. Nope. Let's see. Hmm. Big, important, wonder. What the heck? Hmm. Big, important, major, serious, significant. Okay. Only gets easier from here, eh? devil, evil, deadly sin, uh, naked. Nope. Hmm. Magic? Nope, that's not it either. What? Those are a group, though. Devil, evil, deadly sin. Hmm. Maybe it's something else, though. Maybe, maybe, I'll just do the just chatting category. I only have one more mistake remaining. uh, magician, magic, wonder. None of these other ones go with that, do they? But then how does sister go with any of these? I don't know. This one's difficult. Nope. Alright. Who's texting me? Oh, okay. Okay, I will be there. Let me set this alarm to, rather than 3:50, how about, or sorry, rather than, 2 p.m., how about 3 p.m.? Nope, not 3:10. 3 p.m. 2 hours 55 minutes from now. Okay, hmm. One in a septet, seven sisters. No, that's just wrong. I don't know what seven sisters. Evil, magic, naked, third. How does third have anything to do with it? The third naked? No, it's just dumb. All right, I don't know what else to play. There's Scrandle, but Scrandle's kind of dumb. Let's see, what Steam games do I have here? Could play Rocket League for a minute here, or I could just not. Um, hmm. What about, no, not RuneScape. Probably not the Hunter. It has been a while since I played the Hunter, though. Alright, let's just go to baby steps, I guess. No, I switched category. I didn't update. Alright, baby steps it is. Yikes. Lawnmower is going now. It's probably gonna get loud here. Alright, so last I did was partially fall down the mountain.
No.
My thumb's so sweaty. Man, let me get a sip of water as well. Yep, gotta go back up here. I was resolved to, or rather, I was determined to, whatchamacallit, make it back up the train last time. I think the tree there is, tipping him over. There's like some sound effect, yeah. We gotta maybe go to the left more? Yep, that works. Okay. Whoa. No. Dang, nabbit. Alright, let's climb up there, I suppose. Or not. Go over here. Oh my god. Yes, I know. One sec. Okay, Realtor seems very nice and competent, and he knows I'll be the one. Alright, sounds good. I hope so. Norm the Realtor. Right here. Nope. Probably propel off of the couch. That works. Oh, no. He's like sitting on the couch. He's reclining. So I've been up here, what, 3 times now? Shouldn't be too difficult today to get all the way up to the top. I imagine that is where I have to go after all. Hmm.
Grip.
Yeah. Nurgle. All the way back down here. What? And then, can you get your foot over there, my friend? Oh, oh. And I think there's a limit to how far he can put his legs up. What I don't understand is why they find it necessary to lawn mow twice a week. Soon, lawn mowing season will be over though, so... No. Looks like the only viable option.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Man, I really gotta take it easy with when I lift each foot. Oh. Wait a second, that's not where I have to go. Up here, probably. Let's see, last time I, Yep, oh. Similar to that. Not quite. Oh. Where's your foot? Oh. There it is. Yep. This part's not too hard. So it would seem you definitely get a lot of grip on the on the couches.
Oh.
Can you get your other foot there? Yep. Come on. On some of the suitcases, you also get good grip.
But
Then this train car was the more tricky of the two. This one is still doable though, as long as you can make it like to the ladder portion, which let's second try it. 9 hours. This is a 9-hour game, according to Google. I don't quite believe that. This is the part I was continuously getting stuck on. It's not too far, all things considered, that we have to go.
God.
No.
Whoop. Eddie. Whoop.
Not today. Wasn't there a trick that I found to this portion? I think that was it.
Oh.
Oop. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. No. Oh, yikes. That's right.
God.
And you fall outside of the train most of the time. Getting a bit sweaty there, Nate.
God.
So I feel more confident that this was ultimately the right way to go. I only wish I had looked around better, maybe? Why? This part's really not too difficult. You're able to go through it quite fast. There's a couple tricky portions, but for the most part, it's not too hard. And we basically made it. His foot was stuck.
Up.
Alright, and then we had to go to the right. Easy does it on this part, for sure. Don't want to lose all that progress. Let's see, I can step on here.
Dung. Eep.
Eep. That's actually not where I want to go. I'd rather just walk straight ahead. There we go. Yeah, that's the problem, huh? There's nothing in here. You'd think there would be like a cutscene or something in here.
Shit.
I don't see anything at all in here. Ooh, what is that thing on the floor over there?
Oh no.
BF. That stands for Bennett Foddy. I take it. There's nothing on the ceiling of this place, eh? No, there's not. Surprisingly, that did not take too long to get up the train. Where else is there to go, though? Maybe this way, as long as we're real careful. Can't actually go up there.
Shit. Fuck. Oh no.
Maybe that way? Looks like it's possible. This part looks pretty steep, though. I don't know, let's check out the other side of the train while we're up here. Because that's like beyond a 45-degree angle. I think he'll fall all the way back down and then we'll get stuck climbing the train again, which would be less than desirable, obviously. See a red light flashing in the distance. Could that be the staircase, though? I don't know why they would put the train up here if you're not meant to go up here.
Shit!
Ooh. But that is also steep. Rather steep. Oh, gonna fall. Oh, shoot. Just don't fall all the way back down, please. Get stuck on the tree.
No.
Alright. Yeah, come to think of it, what is over here? Hmm.
Okay.
I've not been over here before, I don't believe. Where's the mountaintop? Up that way. Okay. Maybe this is leading around the mountain? Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Alright, so, would it be up there? Perhaps we have to go up there. Oh god. Dag nabbit. That's okay. Get stuck on the tree. Yep.
Why this specific thing happening right now?
Hmm. Yes, indeed. Why is it happening? Oh, oh, oh. It's all good. What I gotta do, go this way? A little bit shallower of an angle here. Nothing over there. Is that the train? What is that building? I thought the train was, I actually cannot see the train. I don't know if that is the train. I'm going to Google where you go. This part is not explanatory whatsoever. Or is that just like a little cabin or something?
Shit.
Looks like it's probably the train. Let's see if we skirt close-ish to the edge. Should be able to see the train. Yep, that's the train. 1 second while I Google. Wait a second. After the train, you have completed the game? After the rock falls on the guy, I don't know what's his name, Ethan or... No Google AI. No thank you. Oh. Baby steps. Okay. No. Do not disable ad block. Excuse me, ad block. So after the stairs, ascend the snowy mountain. Keep going past the snowman along the frozen stream of water. I did that. It'll bring you to a frozen lake, and although you can explore it, it's better to stay closer to the left-hand edge. Get off the screen, fly. I got the red hat at the end of the journey. Wait a second. And keep following the path right behind her. The giant mother figure. Just keep circling around the snowy hill and ascending along the rocky path. No. So it doesn't say anything about this train thing. So this is all just a red herring. Uh, hmm. I think I did see that tree. Hmm. Where did it say? Hmm. Okay, so I'm at almost the end of it. Another indicator of the correct direction is that you'll start hearing somebody calling for help. I did, and I checked them out. Just keep circling around the snowy hill and ascending along the rocky path until you reach a third indicator. Okay, circling around the snowy hill and ascending along the rocky path until you reach the red hat hanging off the tree branch. Okay, so, I suppose, let's see, that is in fact the train, and that is not in fact where I need to go. I'm just gonna fall all the way back down, yeah. So, went through the train 4 times, to no avail. Whee!
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Shit.
There's a beginning of the train. I think the guy calling for help is, right down there, so... There's a frozen lake.
I hate it. Ah!
Okay, yep. So keep following it along the side. And there's a rocky path. I didn't see any mention of a train. It's not this way, is it? No, there's nothing that way. It's gotta be this way. So really, I beat this game like 3 days ago? 2 days ago, basically? I would have, at least. I didn't see any other way up. Except for whatever leads to the train. I'm a little concerned this is not a rocky path. Hardly, at least.
Shit. God.
Really. Why? Why is he getting stuck on the tree? Even the little tree. Is that not the section I'm meant to go through? Hmm. Let me look up more detailed directions. Alright, let me just listen to this YouTube video here. Nope, that's not it. This is a completely wrong section. With a long example and comments. Check out the bad spot. What? No. This isn't even about baby steps. I'll just look up baby steps walkthrough. I don't want to look at the walkthrough part 1, part 2. Alright, so here's the part 2. I need the part 3. Um, hmm. Ghost of Yotai. Yotai. So he doesn't finish the game. Wonderful. Collectibles / objectives. Full playthrough. Let's see. There's a cabin. Have I seen that cabin? Wait a second here. Wait a second here. Okay, so this guy takes the man breaker. Alright, there's that. And he goes out of the cave, yep. What the? So he did go up the train. Where do I have to go up after the train? I'm just skipping ahead. Are you kidding me? Uh, hmm. So I was going the right direction. Alright, well, I'm just looking at the, hmm. Oh man, well, looks like we do have to, I'll be right back. You gotta climb the train again. Looks like you just gotta go to the right and then just keep going, even though it looks like there's no path, nothing, no indicators. So, yeah, be right back. 1 second here. Okay. Make no mistake, that pisses me the fuck off. Uh, I went up that damn fucking train like 4 times, man. Alright, well, back up the train.
Whoop. Ah!
Come on. And you're telling me I cannot go up that direction? Is that really what you're saying? Get up. Yeah, you can't go up that way. You gotta go around somehow. So back up the train. At least that's an obstacle that I know how to complete.
Whoop. Oh.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Dude.
Oop.
I would have beat the game 2 times over by now. Oh,
Watch it burn.
get up. Why? Why did he do that? There's no perilous obstacle or nothing. Alright, so let's go back up here. It'll be easy now. I'm gonna try to first try it. Of course, I never didn't try to first try it. It's okay if we fall a little bit. Hmm. All right.
Watch it. Crap.
Man. Is that direction? Okay.
Yep.
Oh god, no. Alright. I remember this portion. Why did it seem like I was taller before?
Shit. Crap. Oh shit.
Oh. Was that the direction I took in the past? I don't know.
Oh my.
There we go. No. So good. Not a big fall.
Whoop. Whoop.
Oh. Yeah.
Grab. Oh.
Why does he flip over the briefcase every time? Speed run.
Whoop.
Why are you flipping over that briefcase, dog?
Oh.
Alright, I suppose let's take our time for this next segment. Looks like we might have to take our time, hopefully not fall all the way back down again.
Oh.
No. Almost. I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe you can do that. If he stands up right there, yep. Alright, so that's the first... Oh, was the first segment done. No.
Achoo.
Alright. Why? Why'd you do that? I do have to be careful not to fall back down. A little careful. Yee.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oop.
Oop. Why he falls down that exact path every time, I will never know. Developer decision.
Whoop.
Some of the physics are a bit wonky in this.
Ah.
At least I'm like a old pro at this segment. Mm.
God. Ah.
As long as he doesn't fall all the way back down. There's bound to be some variation in the movement slightly. Your foot. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All the way back out. Alright, so this part doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Mm.
Shit.
Why couldn't he push himself up there? That's not allowed, the game says. Taking a little shortcut there. All the way back down here.
Whoop.
Alright, well, I beat it. The ending, it just zoomed out on him. Alright, so now it is time to, uninstall. Man, that frickin' makes me angry. Okay. Not a great game. And, looks like that's going to be the stream for today because I do not know what else to play. What else do I have downloaded? Anything? Not really. I don't know, but maybe take a couple day break now because that game was infuriating. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe not. Probably. Yeah, we got a little over 2 hours before I have to leave. So maybe I'll watch a movie in the Discord. Make sure to join if you have not. Link is in the about me. And bye bye. Thanks for watching. See you guys.